We're back covering Fortnite's final update of Chapter 2, the Naruto update. We got new skins, weapons, and items, but more importantly, the live event this season will be called The End. And there are quite a bit of leaks to go through, so let's slow our roll and cover everything new. Yep, by far the biggest thing in this update has got to be the Naruto collaboration. After months of being Fortnite's worst kept secret of all time, Naruto and the rest of Team 7 have dropped onto the island and are now in the shop. You can buy Naruto and Kakashi together for only 2,100 V-Bucks or go for the Sasuke and Sakura bundle for 2,200. If you want that sweet looking Kurama glider, then it's a whopping 1,200 V-Bucks on its own. And finally, you can finish off your set with the Shinobi gear bundle, which will set you back 1,500 V-Bucks, and it includes 3 pickaxes and 2 emotes, and they look awesome. One of the emotes is a jutsu technique, and the other is simply a nice little ramen break, and they are amazing. Naruto fans will be especially excited to hear that this set also includes variants for all 4 characters. Naruto and Sakura both have their own styles from Boruto, and then Kakashi has his Anbu outfit. And you can't forget Sasuke also lets you choose his Rinnegan eyes, and fans of the show are absolutely gonna love this. You have to understand, this is probably one of the biggest collabs Fortnite has done in months. In fact, their announcement tweet is officially the most liked tweet of all time, passing both the Chapter 2 trailer tweet and the Infinity War collab, so this is a big deal. And if you want to take things to the next level, Epic is going to be giving us a brand new battle bus just for this collab. If you jump into the game right now, you might notice that the bus is wearing its own Naruto headband. Personally, I think I wore better, but you know, you do you, Mr. Bus. And yeah, this isn't even what everyone's talking about, because on the map right now, there's a brand new mythic that you can find in floor loot, and it's of course the long-rumored explosive mythic kunai. This thing works pretty much exactly like the old Batarang items, but they are super fun to use, and a whole stack of them can take out whoever you want. Just try not to blow yourself up. But if we look to the middle of the map, we'll see one of the biggest changes we've had in weeks, and it is pretty hard to miss because the convergence has begun turning into the pyramid that we've all been talking about. And I gotta say, we were pretty close with our thumbnails, but yes, the Cube Queen is still floating above this huge cube pyramid, and it looks like it's gonna get even more amazing from here. And speaking of things you can find on the map, if you head north to Misty Meadows, you can actually find a brand new NPC, and it's of course the man himself, Kakashi. He sells the new mythic, and you can also get a hunter's cloak from him, which is a pretty cool detail. And yeah, we could keep going on with the Naruto editions, but this is where the update gets absolutely insane. Get ready, because an item that we haven't seen since it was vaulted in Chapter 1 Season 8 has finally returned to the Fortnite Island, and it has taken us all by surprise. If you head on over to Retail Row or Holly Hedges, you might be shocked to find the return of shopping carts. Yes, they have finally returned after years, and you can find them in any retail or residential area. Keep an eye out. That is so exciting, but they're not the only Chapter 1 vehicle that came back with this update. Around the island, some war effort boards are now raising funds for brutes. That's right, brand new salvage mechs are literally days away from appearing on the island, so save your bars to get spending on these boards. This is going to be game changing. And today's update brought yet another vaulted feature back, except this time the feature was only vaulted for 2 weeks. It's time to celebrate because sharks have returned. Yeah, I have no idea why they were removed last update, but Epic have corrected their mistake and they are finally back in game. And this update gets even better because it's the final update of Chapter 2. We have a lot of leaks to go over, and that starts with the upcoming Chapter 3 live event. So this event is codenamed Guava. We didn't know much about it, but we have learned a lot more with today's update, and it sounds incredible. Right now in the files, the event is actually called The End. I'm not joking, we are literally getting The End too, so that is practically Chapter 3 confirmed right here. The files for the black hole have also been updated today, so in case you need even more evidence, and Epic have added new messages to it so that the game will tell us when an update goes live while we're in the black hole, so that's pretty neat. We also have leaks that tell us that the Foundation will actually be giving us voice lines during the event, so he's confirmed to be playing a part during the end. Pay attention, the event will be happening on December 5th, and we'll be getting Chapter 3 Season 1 2 days later on the Tuesday, which is super exciting. And with the build up to the event, the Cube Queen has created a pyramid while Dr. Stone and the IO are working on something a little bit different. Yes, the Redacted Bunker is going to be getting some upgrades in the next few weeks, and over time the IO will be adding more fortifications to the area to prepare for the live event. Now the stages have been leaked and they were simply known as the Guava Fort, so it is definitely for the event. Now it's very likely these will be the defenses for the Redacted Bunker due to the stone pillars in the image and the fact that Sloan is there right now, but this might be somewhere else on the map, so we'll have to wait and see. And if we're speaking of Sloan and the IO, a brand new IO guard boss is going to be appearing on the island in the next few weeks, and this is what he looks like. Now, some people originally thought he was Gino, but from the files, this is likely an unmasked version of the IO guards, and it seems a lot stronger than the others. So I guess Sloan got herself some super soldier bodyguards, but how strong he will be, and will there be multiple versions of him? Well, no way to tell, but I am excited to see him appear on the map. And he will be joined by an upcoming flying NPC we could talk to in the future. Whether that is coming this season or next chapter is the big question. And it's not an update without our first look at the crazy skins we should be expecting throughout the month. And today's patch has added an upcoming bundle known as the Tech Legends Pack. There are new tech versions of Lynx, 8-Ball, and Peely, and man, they look awesome. Unfortunately, though, you won't be able to pick up this pack when it comes out with V-Bucks. It's a paid bundle that costs you some real money. Other skins that were revealed today are Robo Kevin, who is yet another outfit from Save the World, and he looks dope. He'll be joined by Victor Elite, who is the Season 8 FNCS skin he'll be dropping in the shop in the future. And if you're waiting to get your hands on the next crew pack, it has been added to the files and is encrypted, so you'll have to wait a little while longer to see what December has in store for us. And yet all of this is just the tip of the iceberg. We have saved some crazy stuff for last with everything else you need to know. So if you loaded up Fortnite, bought yourself some Naruto skins, maybe use the code T5G, and then went to your locker to put them on, you might have noticed something felt really different. And yes, that's because Epic has given us yet another change to the way the locker works. Now if you go into your locker, there's a completely different UI. You can now sort your skins by season, rarity, and a lot more. There's also an option to filter them by recent, reactive, styles. I mean, there's some really neat options here. It'll take a while to get used to, but it seems like a very positive change, especially now we can sort our lockers. This is definitely game changing. And when it comes to the things in the lockers, the Fortnite crew pack skins for the last 3 months have received some all new styles for free. If you own any of the first Shadow skins, you will receive a bonus gold and red variant for absolutely no cost. It'll be in your account right now. The same can be said for anyone who owns the Geometric skin. It's your guy's lucky day because he's gotten a fully gold variant that looks incredible. I mean, I'm jealous. I'd have to buy this guy when he returns to the shop. Let me tell you, this update is full of all kinds of secrets. Some leakers have discovered audio in the files that belong to the Cube Queen, and it seemed like that was it until people found a huge secret. If you put this audio through a spectrogram, you get a hidden message from Epic that shows the pyramid made of cubes shooting lightning into the sky. I mean, spoiler alert, Epic, geez. But for all of us who have been following what's going on with the island, the cubes are just one story. Over on the other end of the map, we've been watching the gnomes and their little side story, and it has continued today. After breaking out of the sheriff's office, they've escaped to the dam, and now with today's update, they are on the boats and are preparing to leave the island for good. This might be the finale of the gnome storyline that has been going on since chapter 1, so I wonder if we're gonna see him in the next life. And I gotta quickly return to Naruto to talk about some secrets that have been hidden inside of their sets. One of the pickaxes available is Adon's Sight, and he's actually a character that isn't a skin. I mean, maybe this is teasing that we'll eventually get more Naruto skins if everything goes well. And I also received an exclusive Naruto box from Epic Games yesterday and had Fortnite Naruto merch in there that isn't available anywhere else. I mean, I hope they put this merch on sale soon because everyone needs to have this. It is awesome. This update included a bunch of other small additions like the new Rust Lord and Kakashi punch cards, a whole new FNCS music pack, and for people that were complaining about how weak the combat pistol is, well, don't worry, it has been buffed today. And that is literally everything from today's huge Fortnite update, the last one of Chapter 2. It's been Tommy, keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.